Ahmad Nakidin bin Azhari Razwan.
Hi, my name is MAT183.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Arif Zaini.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Khairi bin Kiran. Okay, for the first question is, explain the meaning of differentiation and what are the technique of differentiation. Differentiation is the process of finding the derivative of a function. Common notation for first derivative of y equal to fx that used to represent the differentiation of y with respect to x. There are 9 techniques of differentiation. It is constant rule, power rule, chain rule, generalized power rule, product rule, quotient rule, trigonometric rule, exponential rule, and logarithmic rule. Okay, for the first one, constant rule. This one is only involve number with a variable x. Okay, for the formula, if y equal to c, then dy over dx equal to 0, where c is a constant number. Okay, for the example is y equal to 5, so its dy dx is 0. And the second answer is, and for the second one is y equal to 20. The answer is 0 also. Also, if the question is given pi, we also write it as 0. And for the fourth one, y equal to 3e, is also calculated as 0. Okay, for the second one is power rule. Power rule for the formula is y equal to x powered by n, but the power n will multiply by the infant number of the variable x, and the power will minus 1. For the example is y equals to 2x powered by 3 plus 1. Okay, to solve this question is the power 3 will be multiplied by the number of 2, so we'll get 6x, and the power 3 will be minus 1, so it will be 6x power 2 plus 0, because of the 1 is constant number. Okay, for the third one is chain rule. The formula is dy over dx equal to dy over du times du over dx. Okay, for the example, we need to differentiate these two equations, y and u equation. So we will substitute the equation into the formula. The formula dy over dx equal to dy over du times du over dx. So we will only substitute and we'll get the answer. Okay, so there's an alternative way to solve the question, is we call it Tupperware method. Okay, for the example is fgx. The f is an outer layer of the Tupperware and the gx is an inner layer of the Tupperware. Okay, so we will bring the power to the front and rewrite the inner part which is in the bracket and differentiate the inner part. So we'll get the answer. Okay, for the fourth one is generalized power rule. Generalized power rule has the same concept like the Tupperware method that I have just mentioned just now. Let's move on to the example. Okay, for the first example, we will bring the power 5 to the front and then rewrite the inner part, and the power will be minus 1. And then we will differentiate the inner part and multiply it with the power that we just bring to the front. Okay, for the fifth one is product rule. It is used to differentiate product function. Formula is u prime v plus uv prime. Okay, to use product rule, we will separate the equation to two different variables, which is u and v, and then we will differentiate it and substitute into our formula and then simplify to get the answer. Okay, for the next one is quotient rule. It is used to differentiate radical function. Formula is dy over dx equal to u prime v minus u v prime divided by v squared. Okay, for example, if we use without quotient rule, we'll just differentiate it as usual. Okay, if we use quotient rule, we will separate the equation into two different variables, that is u and v, and differentiate it. And then we will use the formula and substitute into the formula and simplify to get the answer. Okay, for the next one is trigonometric rule. It is used to differentiate trigonometric function. So this is the table that shown all the function that we will use to calculate in the question. Okay, so for the example is y equal to sin x. So its dy dx is cos x. Why? Because we only need to refer to the table that I just showed just now. But for the B question, sin 3x, so dy dx is, for sin is cos x, so we need to differentiate the 3. So we'll separate it and then we'll bring the 3 to the front and then simplify it to get 3 cos 3x. Okay, for the next one is exponential rule. The formula is y equal to ex. For this, its dy dx is equal to ex also. We only need to rewrite the power. Okay, for the example is y equal to e5x. So we'll rewrite e5x and then we will differentiate the 5x. So we'll get 5e5x. And for c, we will use the Tupperware method. So there will be two Tupperware, and we will rewrite the outer Tupperware and differentiate the inner Tupperware. But for the B example, we will use product rule because it has two variable x. So we'll let u and let v and then simplify in the formula and get the answer. Okay, for the last one is logarithmic rule. The formula is y equals to log x, so we will get is dy dx is 1 over x. Okay, for the example is y equals to log x power 3, so the long one will be 1 over x power by 3, and then the x power by 3 will differentiate it and we will multiply it with the front number, so we'll get 3 divided by x.
Hi, Assalamualaikum everyone. Today I'm going to answer question 2. First question A. We have y equal time 5x plus into x minus 1 square. First, we have to change time 5x using trigonometric rule. So, we use this. So, we get z square 5x. After that, we using change rule. So we get 5z square 5x. Second, we have into x minus 1 square. Using chain rule, I get 2 into x minus 1. After that, we using property of log. We using this. So we get 2 1 over 2x minus 1 times 2. So we get 4 1 over 2x minus 1. For the final, we have 4 over 2x minus 1. So for the final answer, we have dy over dx equal 5z square 5x plus 4 over 2x minus 1. This. Okay, for the question B, we have y equal 3x minus 1 square over x plus 2 power 4. Okay, first we have u equal 3x minus 1 square. For u prime, we use power rule. This. And we come to this. So we get 2 3x minus 1 times 3. So the answer is 6 3x minus 1. V, we have v equal 2x plus 2 power 4. So v prime 4x plus 2 power 3. We use power rule 2. So we use product rule. Dy over dx equal u prime v minus v prime u over v squared. So this, we have 6 3x minus 1 times x plus 4 power 4 minus 4 times x plus 2 power 3 times 3x minus 1 square over x plus 2 power 4 and all of this power become square. So we get 2 times 3x minus 1 times x plus 2 power 3 and 3 times x plus 2 minus 2 times 3x minus 1 over x plus 2 power of 8. So we get 2 times 3x minus 1, 3x plus 6 minus 6x plus 2 over x plus 2 square. So for the final question, we get 2 times 3 minus 1 times negative 3x plus 8 over x plus 2 power 5. This is the final equation.
For question 3, we need to separate each part. So this is first part, second part, third part, and last part. So we need to find dy over dx by using implicit differentiation. So we can write each separate part in d over dx form. For the first part, we have x squared and y. So in this case, we need to use product rule. As we know, formula of product rule is u prime v plus u v prime. So our u will be x squared and v will be y. U prime is 2x and v prime is 1 dy over dx. So from here we have u prime v plus u v prime. And we can substitute into the formula. So it will be 2x times y plus x squared dy over dx. Expand x and y will be 2xy plus x squared dy over dx. Okay, next, differentiate negative sin y. It will be negative cos y dy over dx. Next, for this one, we need to use the point method. So it will be e3x times 3. And it will be 3e 3x. So differentiate last part, it will be 8x. From all the part above, we can substitute into the formula and write it as 2xy plus x squared dy over dx plus 3e 3x minus cos y dy over dx equal to 8x. Next, collect the term with dy over dx on one side of the equation. So it will be x squared dy over dx minus cos y dy over dx equal 8x minus 2xy minus 3e 3x. And then we can factor out our dy dx. It will be dy over dx x squared minus cos y equal 8x minus 2xy minus 3e 3x. And last, solve dy over dx. It will be 8x minus 2xy minus 3e 3x over x squared. That's all for question 3.
Assalamualaikum. Today we will solve question 4. First, we need to find x1. Our x1 is 2.999, and then we need to find x0. X0 is 3. We need to find the nearest number of 2.99. After that, we need to write back our equation, but we need to change our 2.99 into x, like this. To make it easier, I make the square root into the power of 1 over 2 plus x power of 2. Okay, after that we need to change it into the f prime with using differentiate. Put power of 1 over 2 at the front, and 1 power of 1 over 2 minus 1, and 2 power of 2 put at the front to become 2x, and then we put at x plus 1 power of negative 1 over 2 at the down to make it positive, to make the power positive, plus 2x. And then we need to put it at our formula. Our formula is fx1 equal to fx0 plus f prime and x1 minus x0. And then we just put it, we using our first equation fx, but we need to change our x into 3, and then we write f prime using our equation that we have done, but the x we change to 3 also. After that, we need to x minus x not 2.99 minus 3. After that, we solve our equation, and we'll get our fx will get 11 plus 3 set 2 over 2, and then we will be multiply with negative 0.01, and then the final answer we will get is 10.979. That's the final answer for question 4. Thank you very much.